everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Zahyra here and we've got some news continuing on from the last video about the new patch, and there's also a little bit of news on how to get tokens for Overwatch League, which is something that a lot of people have been waiting for. So, first of all, we're gonna get to the patch notes. So, the thing that I wanted to cover was how is it to play with the new communication wheel. I think it's just a little bit too soon to tell still. I definitely have been using it quite a lot more, mostly in competitive games. Recently, I've found myself in a team. We're trying to get somewhere in the Get Good tournament. I will let you guys know how that one goes. So in scrims, obviously not really used that much. We're all very vocal. But when it comes to ladder, it is something that is used quite a lot by people who don't use mics. People who don't talk, I've noticed they use that a lot. Of course, there's quite a few spammers out there that, you know, just keep pressing the attack. But it's something that I think is just going to die down a little bit as time goes on. A little less people are gonna be so excited about this new stuff and they won't be spamming things as much, or at least I hope. But I can definitely say that I found myself using it quite a lot more. Even though I have mic, I will just be using it because it's easier than just saying it, mostly when you're concentrated on the gameplay, for example, or maybe you're playing DPS. Like when I play DPS, I don't talk. I don't talk at all, even if the rest of the team doesn't talk at all. And it's just because I'm really concentrated on trying to get as many kills as possible and as much damage as possible, because I'm not that much of a great DPS, so I really need to concentrate a lot before I can start talking and stuff. And of course, when it comes to the other games, say for example, if I play support, I'll be talking a lot more. But when it comes to like pushing forward or pulling back and things like that, I will actually be able to just press a button and it's fine. And I have it on the communication wheel. I already had shortcut keyboards for, you know, the things that I would use the most, like thank you, and acknowledged, you know, stuff like that. I already had it on the keyboard, you know, my ultimate is ready. So I don't really need them on the communication wheel anymore because there's something that I already put as a keyboard shortcut. So it actually gives me so much more room to communicate within Overwatch, both on my keyboard and on my mouse with the communication wheel. I definitely feel like I can communicate what I really need us to do as a team, even if people are not in chat. I'm not finding myself typing, you know, voice chat please that much anymore. Sure, I mean, it's definitely more useful because if somebody is trying to tell someone, you know, like there's someone behind you, that's still not available, which again, it is something that I was hoping would be available, like to actually ping something in particular. So if you ping towards an enemy, it would like call out where the enemy is. I really would have hoped that that would be a possibility, just because there are some people who just can't get mics, and the people who can't get mics, there's a lot of them that just feel like there's no point in them being in voice chat because of it, which I really don't understand why they do that. Some other people just do not want to come to voice chat at all because say they've had really horrible experiences with people and they just don't want to deal with it again and they will never go to voice chat again. You can't really blame those people. Sometimes people can be really toxic and, you know, some people are just too sensitive for that and they just don't know how to handle it and prefer to just not listen to those people at all. Literally not long ago, it was a few hours ago because it was only last night, I was in a game where this guy from Turkey started being really sexist, you know, like I was playing DPS, I think it was, and the guy was already really noisy at first. I already didn't like him. I knew I wasn't gonna like him, but I didn't know he was gonna be this bad. So he started saying, you know, really loud things, and then I knew he was gonna be sexist right away because my friend who was playing support, who's actually a dude, I'm pretty sure, he was playing Mercy, and yeah, the guy went up to the Mercy going, oh, you sexy lady, let's go do this, do you want to do this with the monkey, you know, and was just being really strange with a female character. And I just knew I was gonna expect some sexist stuff off this guy since I'm a woman, and exactly that happened. I accidentally removed my teleport with Symmetra. I accidentally pressed E and removed the teleport, and I said, oh shit guys, I just removed the teleport by accident, I'm stupid, I'll go put it back. And he just turns around and he goes, oh, it's okay, you're a woman, so you're fine. And I literally just, I have no time for that stuff, guys. I just turned around right away and I was like, excuse me, don't be saying sexist stuff, around me. Like, excuse me. And he just turned around, he started shouting at me. Excuse me, don't tell me how to be my culture. Cultural differences. My culture is not your culture. I was like, no, excuse me. If your culture is sexist, I don't give a shit. Just don't be sexist around people. That's it. It doesn't matter if it's in your culture or not. Your culture doesn't mean that it's right, because everyone else's culture, you behave like that, it's not right, And he started like screaming at the microphone, like, did your husband not slap you enough? He started to say, and that's when I had to mute him. And like my way of dealing with that stuff, and this is on the EU server, by the way. And of course, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna meet this person and I'm just gonna, try to not deal with that. It did affect my gameplay. I played like crap. And of course, I can understand that when people go through that stuff, it's only normal for some people to just be like, I can't listen to this stuff. I just can't. And they just don't come back to voice chat ever again. For me, I really want to get good at this game, and it sounds stupid. I know it sounds like a complete wild dream, but I really want to get good with a team, and I really want to try for contenders and eventually try to see if I can get all the way to the Overwatch League. Yes, me, the person who is just a gold support and a silver tank and a bronze DPS. It is crazy to be thinking that, but at the same time, I really want to try. So I know that just leaving voice chat altogether and never going in there again is not going to help. I need to learn how to communicate. I need to learn how to deal with bad personalities, and so I just mute the person and I push through. But not everyone's going to have that resolve or that patience. So I really think that it would be nice. I understand that it's not an Overwatch thing. I understand that Overwatch doesn't have like ping here and ping there. It's not something like, Apex or some other type of game. They want to keep it very Overwatch. Overwatch had a ping wheel that was just like the character communicating something, and I understand that. But I feel that it would be beneficial to take into consideration that there are certain players that go through these things that might not want to be in voice chat at all for their own personal reasons. And I think it would be good if they would to just put that in. Maybe not ping, the direction you're going and stuff, but just if you ping an enemy, if you don't want to put it on the map on the UI, if you want to just put in the character says tracer top left, like the computer takes into account the position of the enemy. If they're on the left of the character and they're on high ground, then the character will say tracer top left, or the character will say tracer high ground. Or if it detects that the character, if an enemy character is too close to one of your own teammates, say like an Ana or a Zenyatta, then the character could say, Zenyatta, watch out. And then that guy playing as Zenyatta will know someone is like right next to them trying to flank them, and they can turn around and look for them. And then everyone else can hear it as well. Just something like that where maybe you can still keep it very Overwatchy, but you're still kind of meeting the people halfway, when it comes to the ones who really don't want to be in voice chat. That's it on the ping wheel anyway. I just felt like expressing an opinion on that. But overall, very good. But I think it's just something that I need to get used to a little bit more, because I don't find myself using it as often as I wish I did. But I think that will just come with time, really. And then, of course, the next part is how to earn Overwatch tokens. And a lot of people had been waiting for this, and Blizzard did say that they were working on trying to get it fixed. And they did. They did that for Overwatch, and since of course, it's Activision Blizzard now, they did it for Call of Duty as well. So with, of course, Overwatch specifically, because this is what we're covering, really all you need to do is just, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using my Overwatch League app, because I have that on my phone, and I'm just going to link it to my Blizzard account and just watch the matches through there, and that's how you can get tokens. That's one of them. But I'm just going to put in a very, very short clip of the video that the Overwatch League actually had to explain this. Of course, I'm just going to put in the bare minimum that just explains the main important part that you need. And yeah, you can just watch that, and that's exactly how you're going to be earning tokens, guys. And well, happy token gathering. In the meantime, that's it for me today. If you liked the video, please do leave a like. It really means a lot. It helps me to know that you're actually enjoying what it is that I post. If you do have some feedback, please put it in the comments. I would really appreciate that if you want me to talk about anything in particular, or if you have some feedback on however it is that I make the videos, please do leave it down there. And if you would like to know when I upload next, please subscribe as well, and don't forget to press the bell icon because otherwise it won't notify you. And lastly, if you want to join the Discord server, there is a link below and you can feel free to join in. I'm going to try and organize pugs real soon, so bear with me. I'm really working on it. I just have to make sure that my computer isn't going to explode when I organize that. In the meantime, I hope you have a lovely rest of the day and thank you so much for watching. Bye!
오버워치 리그 토큰이 돌아왔습니다.
Starting on May 22nd, you can earn 5 League tokens for every hour you spend enjoying live Overwatch League matches on overwatchleague.com or on the Overwatch League app. All you'll need is your Battle.net account information. You can link your Battle.net account to the Overwatch League app or overwatchleague.com. During Overwatch League matches each week, you'll go directly to overwatchleague.com or the app and sign in to your Battle.net account. Now, you'll be able to tune into every Overwatch League match, check out stats, scores, and news, plus your Overwatch League tokens will start to roll in.
Terms and conditions apply, meaning that if you're in a certain country, it doesn't work. Yeah, I tried doing it on my own, and because I'm in Ireland, it doesn't work. Thank you, Overwatch League. But I'm guessing the rest of you guys not living in an island that never gets included for anything, you probably won't have any issues. Have a lovely rest of the day. Bye!